And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Frankie Montas. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. And the pitch. Outside. And that's how this game gets started. And a pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one down the line. And he takes it himself for the out. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Grisham backing up and to his right makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Stone Garrett. In the air, right side. Acuna makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy, and starting in this one, Paul Skeens. What's the word on him?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Bottom of the first, and here is Orlando Arcia. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Skeens, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. The shortstop takes the ball. And this is inside. The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 1 strike.
(3-1) is on the way. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 out, base is empty. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Got it by him for the K.
Batting third.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's in the dirt.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
That clips the corner. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Jack Sawinski. Montas back to work. There's a strike. Montas, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And gone. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Termarr Johnson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And the right-hander deals. And that skips in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Caught him looking for the K. Now the catcher up to hit, Andy Rodriguez. That's in there. Strike one. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. In the air, left field. Kelnick settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there are two outs.
The left fielder, number 3, G1.
So 2 down now, and here is G1 Bay. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And another ball. On the ground, Arcia slings to first, and that will end the inning. Cannonball coming. It's an early 1-0 lead. And we're back. Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a pitch.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Bay going back. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
1 out, runner at second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First pitch misses. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count even at 1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it, and the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's Jared Kelenic. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Olson at second with 2 down. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 1-1. And that's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now it's Christian. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
So 2 down. Frankie Montas next up for the Braves. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now one miss. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate. Attack it just like it's any other hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Mitch Jebb.
Number 7.
The line to kick the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Righty to the plate. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And the batter now, Paul Skeens. In there at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen. And that quickly 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13. Key Brian Hayes.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. And that gives him a lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next is the speedy first baseman, Stone Garrett. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Bounce to the left side.
Nope,
and it
foul.
goes just foul. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Orlando Arcia. And the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Late on that fastball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heading down the line. McCutchen after it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 14, Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And that's outside. That one called a strike. And the count even 1-1. The Braves down by a pair here in the last half of the third. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
On the corner for a strike. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. On the move. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. And they still trail it here 3-1. And we're back. Now at the plate, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski.
Montas back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Johnson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Number 5, Andy Rodriguez.
Here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. First pitch, not close. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
The other way. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So man aboard, Ji-Hwan Bae now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Rodriguez on at second with 2 down. And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Just off the inside corner. Full count now. Mitch Jebb waiting for a turn at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Arcia fires to first on the run. And that is that. Pirates leave 1. And the score stays 3-1. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This one in the air. Johnson has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batter, the first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. Doubled his first time up.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Out towards left center. In position. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a good eye there. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And the righty deals. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. New pitcher for the Braves, Spencer Strider.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Mitch Jebb digs in now. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's in there. Strike 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Missed inside with the curve. And now it's filled up. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Paul Skeens. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball left side.
Nope,
and that's just foul. Strider in his 5th season, 27 years old. He's a former National League Cy Young Award winner. Righty delivers.
At the ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Drew Hackenberg, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Dodd getting cranked up as well. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So the batting order turns over. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that one clips the corner. Jebb leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one way inside.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Off the plate, and it's 2-1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Acuna makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And here's the first baseman, Stone Garrett.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pirates strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Alex Wood.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelnick. He doubled home a run at his first AB. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit, right side. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The catcher, number 8,
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. He was walked intentionally his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Jared Jones loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Chandler warming up as well. Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. The pitch. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher, Spencer.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And delivers outside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. A little bit low.
Down.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Wood keeping him close.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Now here is Orlando Arcia. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's down and away. Harris at second with 2 down. Ground ball right side. Johnson. Play made. That ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Drew Hackenberg. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. He's already homered here in this one. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Termarr Johnson. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. In the air to left down the line. Kelnick settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging from first to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rodriguez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Activity in the bullpen. Bryce Elder, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That's down and in. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 1. Man at second. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. That one almost got him. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Bounce to the right side. Albies fires over to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Another ball.
No strike.
2 outs. Strike on the inside corner. The 2-2 on the way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Braves 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Jones.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 37, Jared Jones.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Here comes a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Karinchak also throwing. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hit to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one missed. Now 3-0. The Pirates holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one sliced foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw, and they got him.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
The 1-0. In the air, center field. Sawinski under it. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez.
Now pitching for the Braves.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, O'Neal Cruz. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-handed reliever. Out to short. Arcia sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hay.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Brian Reynolds looking to start something with one gone. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it for the second out.
Now back, right fielder. And
Pinch hitter coming on, number 19.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1 for the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. Staying in the game on defense, number 19. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. On the mound now for the Pirates, Marco Gonzalez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So now a pinch hitter, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Damn.
And here it comes. And there's the strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Nick Maton.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
The Braves down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 24, Jared Kelnick.
And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelnick. 1 for 2. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. next offering down in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And there's a ball. That's inside. And a full count now. Christian Vasquez hitting on deck circle. And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So remaining in the game defensively, Nick Mayton. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Will Smith on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Alex Call, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. So coming into the game now on defense, Chad Wallach. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jake Fraley. As the lefty gets to work. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Pinch hitter coming on, Josh Bell. Check swing, went around. Strike one. Smith, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. At the belt and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball one there. And a pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And it's caught for the out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Connor Joe. That one found hard the other way. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike. That one just misses.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Up the middle, Maton on the run, sends it over to first. That's out number 3. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Leover Peguero. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base.
Number 31.
New arm out of the bullpen, Dauri Moreta.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh. Number 36. Dauri Moreta.
Also into the ball game, Henry Davis. He takes over behind the plate. Also entering the game, C.J. Cron. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Edward Olivares. He'll be patrolling center field. So here's Christian Vasquez. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And he deals. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 3-1. And that one pulled foul. Got him looking. One gone here.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now, Alex Call. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
The Pirates leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Olivares sizing it up, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop.
So now a pinch hitter, Julio Pablo Martinez, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That one to first, and foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Shepard. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a strike in there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Staying in the game on defense, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Kenny Rosenberg.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 78, Kenny Rosenberg.
Also entering the game, Oliver Dunn. He's in at shortstop. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-hwan Bae.
The left fielder, number 3, Ji-hwan Bae.
And the pitch. Just missed. And now 2-0. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And another ball. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Acuna moving back. And that one's gone. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. It's so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Jed in the box now. No balls and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out here at the top of the ninth. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand batter waits. Next offering misses down and away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Shepard stands in now and watches strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Sung-Chae Cheng, the next Pirate to hit. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now 5-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Colin Holderman. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Number 81. 1 out, the base is empty for him. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's out to center field. Olivares sizing it up. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Maton.
So they're down to their final out. Nick Maton next up for the Braves. That one lifted to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Carson Kelly.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.